So, Arthur Gies. For those of you who don't know, and why it's relevant I bring up the person this time instead of the review itself, Arthur Gies is the same guy that did the Bayonetta 2 review. So, it is almost the same as that was, which now leads me to believe it is this person rather than it was for that review. Why I also bring this person up is because Arthur Gies is the reviews editor for Polygon. Let me repeat that. His title is reviews editor, as in he is in charge of the reviews. So you would think someone who obviously, unequivocally hates this kind of stuff wouldn't want to do these reviews, but he seems to intentionally throw himself in. There are a couple of parts in this that really, it's come down to the point where these are no longer reviews. They are soapboxes that you just get on top of to try and say, this is my belief. This is my political ideology. This is my standard of personal thought. That's not a review. That's a opinion that is very very variable. That should not be in a review at all. And no, I'm not saying, oh, well, he should never do that. I'm saying keep it out of a review. Put it in a separate article. I got no problem with that. When you actually have it in a review, that's when you kind of have issues, especially when you take points off of that. First of all, he said that there weren't any minorities in it, so it was bad because of that. This is a game made by a Polish company set in a bit of a combination between generic D&D style fantasy and Polish mythology. So, circa 1200, 1500, somewhere in that general ballpark. Question for you. When was the last time you saw a whole mess of minorities just making their way through Eastern Europe? And actually, quite funnily enough, a developer, and I'll have the image for that down below. A developer brought that up to him, and he denied that was. Oh no, there were plenty of minorities in Eastern Europe during those kind of times. He was saying that to the person that was born in that area and lived in that area his whole life. What? You're talking about a country that is currently 97% white. International travel is a whole lot easier now than it has ever been in any point in history, and it is 97% white still. Back in ye olde days, how many people do you think actually made it up there from different places? This is northeastern Europe we're talking about. It didn't really have a lot of connections. But that part is the lesser of two evils. The main issue I found is that, hypocritically at that, or just like completely against his own words, at one point he says, oh, well, this game has a wide variety of characters and cast, and they're all done so well. And then on the other hand, he goes, oh, but this game is, and I'm quoting, oppressively misogynistic. What? Are you kidding me? This guy, I get it. I get it now. He is, in every sense of the term, a neo-Puritan. He doesn't like that women look pretty in a game, or something to that effect. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but it seems to, every time, it's like watching a 13-year-old finding it really awkward that he has a boner from a video game character. So instead of coming to terms with the fact that that's on him, he finds it bad that the game made him get a boner. It's that kind of idiocy that, and again, I would have absolutely no problem with this if he made it in a separate article. But no, it's in a review. And you can't do that in a review. You can't dock points because I feel uncomfortable with titties. In my Bayonetta 2, I said something to the effect of a negative review over your political stance is indirectly financially hurting the company that made that game for having done something that was against your personal opinion on something. Because saying that something is oppressively misogynistic is in itself an extreme opinion that is very variable from person to person. So I was willing to give it a pass with that and say that it was something that they were doing, but they didn't they just did it that one time. Now I know, or at least I'm sure, that Arthur Gies himself is trying to get it so that any company that makes a game that he himself does not like the way women are represented or whatever else that doesn't meet his political standards, anytime a game represents a character that goes against his beliefs, he is going to try and give them a lower score so that they will get less sales. I've come to that point now. And I'm trying to give this man every benefit of the doubt, but that was the only complaint he had! Literally, it was a glowing praise, except for the fact that A, no minorities, and B, titties. Oh. It blows my mind, and the fact that this is acceptable is astounding. And I just can't believe that this is going on. And Polygon has become a joke, let's be honest here. If it wasn't before, it has been for a little bit now, and this kind of cements it. Don't be shocked if you see this kind of stuff again, especially from Arthur Gies. It's just so incredible that they keep doing it and keep doing it, and they don't think anything about it. Just, eh. Like I said, easy way to fix this. Just write a separate article. Don't attach that to the review. Keep that keep that opinion separate. I'm not asking for a 100% unbiased review. I'm asking for things that are clearly a very wide-ranging opinion like that be kept out. Because I'm pretty sure the vast majority of people not only will have different opinions to you, but they don't want that kind of stuff in a review. They want to know if the game is good or bad, not if it agrees with your political ideologies or not. Just a 11-minute rant about me going off on a guy for being a complete idiot. What else is new? Peace out.